I am Jessica from eBoatListings, and I'm here with Debbie from Debbie's Detailing in Boca Raton, Florida, and we're going to learn today about boat detailing. So I was just telling Debbie that I don't know anything at all about boat detailing. In fact, I know very little about even cleaning the boat, much less detailing the boat. So, Debbie, can you tell us about what you do? And you were saying that you came down to Florida.
Came down to Florida about '86, and I grew a huge liking to the boating community down here. The funny thing is how I got in this line of work was a 6-pack of Corona. I was down on Las Olas, and my friend comes out in a bikini and some board shorts, and I said, where are you going? She goes, I'm going to wash a boat. And I looked at her and she had 3 heads. So I said, no, that's cool. She goes, well, my boss is right here. So that's how I got into it. I started about 5 years working for this guy. I decided I wanted to do my own thing. Successfully now, about 15 years I've been in business. It's a lot of work, people. It's not just buying a boat and thinking that it's going to be like a car. They're very different. There's a lot of maintenance. What we offer is a program that you can get quarterly wax programs, weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly wash programs. And it's very regimented. It's a very, it's an investment. You have to be sitting on probably, if you have a small boat, 30 foot, you're probably looking at about $12,000 to $10,000 to upkeep it with diving, with maintenance, washes, waxes, everything. Yes.
A year.
Yes.
Okay.
Roughly.
So when you buy a boat, what are some of the things that you should be doing in your boat?
Constant maintenance. One of my big things is if I were to own a boat, I feel that it would be very important to try to keep the boat out of the water, have a boat lift. If you don't have a space for a boat, try to find somebody that can offer that to you. You can rent a dock lift from someone for, like, say, $500 a month. So that's another expense on top of the other expenses that I just told you. That even gets more expensive.
What are some of the things that you do to the hull and to the deck and to the other parts of the boat?
So you're going to wax your boat 4 times a year. You're going to wash it every other week. I mean, you know, for the bi-weekly washes. And then, you know, you do the hull. You do everything. You do a full package.
So if I get a new boat and I want to keep that really new luster,
Yes.
that really, like, wow, that's an awesome looking boat.
Yes.
How often do I need to wax it?
4 times a year.
4 times a year.
Yes.
Okay. So for the people that tend to get stains on their boat, like I tend to get coffee and wine and beer and fish blood and other colorful things on the white deck. What kind of solutions are there for that?
I have probably about a clientele of about 300 people. My wash bucket consists of this. Bleach, on-off, car soap. Not boat
Car
soap.
soap?
Yes. And that's it. When you go into a boat store, it's like very overwhelming. You have wax streak remover. You have this. It's an abundance of things to buy. It's not using all of these products. Bleach and on-off will remove any blood. You have to be very careful because it's not a muriatic acid, but it is a form of acid. So when you're putting it on the boat, you want to make sure the boat's wet. You know, put a little dribble of it, you know, and rinse it down. It'll get you know, rust hooks, tools that you have laying in the cabinets that we all know that you open them up and you're like, oh God, you know, that's a rusty mess. The reason why I use car soap, you're probably wondering, is because boat soaps you're trying to preserve the wax. And a lot of boat owners, what they have a tendency of doing is they wax the boat and then they're like, where's my wax? Well, boat soaps are very harsh. So when I go wash a boat, I'm not actually washing the gel coat. I'm actually focused on the cushions, the non-skid. If the boat is waxed properly, a nice rinse down when you come back, Don't wait for the salt to harden. When you come back, do it there. Do it then. Don't wait. As soon as that salt crystallizes, it starts sitting on the hull. You start getting those, we all know, those salt marks that get on the hull, and we want to try to avoid that.
Okay, did you guys hear that? Wash your boat as soon as you get back.
Yes.
That is something we are very much guilty of.
Well, you know, a couple cocktails.
Yeah, you hear the hot tub calling when you get back.
Isinglass, it's a piece of plastic, you know, that gets weathered, and it's the most trying thing to keep clean. Dealing with the bigger accounts that I have, Lazara, Sea Rays, you know, Hatteresses, these boats are loaded with isinglass. Isinglass, again, you go into the store and you see all these products, plastic cleaner, this, strata cleaner. There's an abundance, again, of certain products to use. My most favorite product is Delray. It's polish. I don't use waxes. This is a polish that I like to use on isinglass. It's old. If it's new, there is one product out there out of all of them. It's called Plexus. It's an aerosol can, black. It says Plexus on it. Amazing product. Problem with Plexus is it doesn't really get the dirt out. I mean, it polishes it. So if you purchase a new boat and it's got a little bit of isinglass, that's a wonderful product. You know, and when I take over an account, what my service likes to provide is, my motto is, I'm going to take care of your boat as if it was mine. You know, and I want to help them, because if they only do the wax with me, they need to understand, okay, if I'm only going to do the wax and you're going to be washing the boat, I don't want to come back in 3 months and not have this wax on the boat. I'm looking to build my business and work smarter, not harder. And I want to educate them as best as I can. And I hope that this can help a lot of people out there. But my clients are very happy with our service. The one thing that they do say is that, you know, Debbie, you and your crew, you guys do an amazing job. And aside from that, you're just the devotion, and I'm so dedicated to putting in my heart into everything that I do. You know, whether you be a chef or whatever it is that you do in life, you find yourself, you know, you have to have a passion for it, and I do. Being outside and being on boats is a dream job, as my employees say. They love this job, and I can tell when it's Monday morning and I'm going out to meet them, they have smiles on their face and they are ready to go. So that being said, you know, some of these tips, just be careful when you go into the boat store. Don't get yourself overwhelmed as to, oh my God, what do I get? You know, and get it all, because it really only narrows down to a few products. You know, and just knowing how to use those few products.
Great. Well, do you have any other tips for boat owners for like maintenance in between the detailing services?
Enjoy your boat.